My name is Loris Curci. I am a film producer. Today we spoke about marketing and distribution, which is these are elements that usually young filmmakers don't take into account when they make movies, because most of them are creatives and they think of the kind of story that they want to tell. But I try to make them understand that what happens after the film is even more important than making the film. So what kind of audience, what is your target, the festivals, the distribution, and so on. It changes like very, very fast, like everything changes very, very fast. It changes in a way that you don't really know what's going to happen in the next 6 months. Maybe because of the new media, that's for sure. Also, the world is going into lots of very dark places, the wars. All these elements influence the stories that filmmakers are telling, the way they tell them. So it's really, I mean, the film industry is probably the only industry that is totally unpredictable. Make sure that you have an audience. You need to make sure that somewhere on this planet, people are going to be interested in your story. And this is something that we spoke about today. I told them, when you're writing a story, thinking of a story, think of how an audience is going to perceive it. Not necessarily only in Greece, since we are living in a global world and we are part of the European Union. So think about people from other countries who are going to react to your story. And so my suggestion is always to try and to do a market research, understand what is being sold and why, and then start your work focusing on these elements. You need to be able to tell a story, a film, in 10 seconds. I hope that we'll be able to see stories that are like everyday stories and not just superheroes or things happening in outer space. So the film industry has taken that direction. We see a lot of things that are not real, and I understand that people need to escape from reality, but then this will allow only a small number of people to make films. And I prefer to watch independent movies, and I hope this is where the industry is going in the future, to tell more independent stories of single individuals. I would say the very first film that I made, it was 2002, because we were doing a film in Italy, The Return of Cagliostro. It's a comedy, it's an Italian comedy in Sicilian, in a dialect. We really didn't know what was going to happen to it. We were just doing it because we had a little bit of money and we decided to do it. And then suddenly it was selected at the Venice Film Festival. We got fantastic reviews from all over. And I think that really changed my life from the very first day. I did a film in Marrakesh and Casablanca this summer. It's a drama called Autisto. It's a drama about a single woman with an autistic child. And we've just finished it, and now we're going to be sending it to festivals. We submitted to Sundance and then to Berlin. And now I'm starting a film in Torino, in Italy. In November, we are shooting a thriller called Semi. It's an American film with an American cast. And then this is more of a horror thriller for Sky. Sky is a big British company that has like channels all over Europe. So Sky is producing this. You need to be more patient than in any other industry. You must not be afraid of getting rejected, because you're going to be rejected a million times. If you send 1,000 emails, only 10 will be answered. And you have to get used to that. You have to get used to that, because I always figured the film industry to be like a fortress, and you're trying to find the door to get in and you don't find it. And you can spend years looking for that door. And because it's such a privileged thing to be being able to make money, make a living by making films, that you have to deserve this. And in order to deserve this, you have to work harder than you would work for any other industry. A lot of people get afraid, get scared after the first rejections. They decide that's not for them. If you need to be really strong, committed, patient, have a strong drive. Otherwise, you're not going to make it.